Now we'll have a progress report on a commitment made 2 years ago in 2008. I'd like to invite to the stage Ken Lee of Lotus Foods. For 70% of the world's poor who live in rural areas, agriculture is the main source of income and employment. About 80% of the world's rice is grown by small-scale farmers in developing countries. Rice cultivation is the principal activity and source of income for more than 100 million households in Asia and Africa. This is the space into which Ken Lee's commitment stepped, and I'd like for him to give you a follow-up.
Thank you, Mr. President. In 2008, Lotus Foods committed to create new market incentives for smallholder farmers around the world who are adopting a more sustainable method of growing rice called the System of Rice Intensification. SRI enables low-income farmers to double and triple their yields using 90% less seed, 50% less water, and no agrochemicals. Finding ways to increase rice production, the staple food of over half of the planet, with dwindling land and water resources, and without further degrading the environment, is a major challenge of the 21st century. Rice grown in flooded fields use about 1/4 to 1/3 of the Earth's freshwater reserves on an annual basis. Flooded fields also breed disease vectors associated with standing water like malaria, and flooded fields account for about 15% of man-made methane emissions, which of course are major contributors to global warming. With SRI, women who make up the majority of rice farmers can grow more rice on less land, leaving more land to cultivate and grow high-value vegetables and fruits, which further supplement their own diets as well as incomes. In this way, women and children have especially benefited from this initiative. To date, 3,000 family farmers in Cambodia, Madagascar, and Indonesia are now working with Lotus Foods. We expect to be working with triple that amount and plan to expand to countries such as Sri Lanka, India, and Mali. In 2009 and 2010, Lotus Foods launched 3 new varieties of rice grown by farmers using SRI practices into the U.S. market, where they are being sold at natural food stores like Whole Foods across the country. By implementing organic certification and providing fair trade premiums, farmers' incomes have increased by at least 25%, and American consumers have access to healthier, more sustainably grown rice choices. Companies like Lotus Foods are playing a critical role in development, linking farmers to global markets. We are also enabling the consumer to play a part in the solution in addressing some of the important issues of our time: poverty alleviation, food security, climate change, as well as water scarcity. We believe that we can change the world by the way that we do our business. That's my report for today. I hope to come back and have another report. If you are interested in SRI, there's a session going on where Jim Carrey, the actor, will be talking about his Better You Foundation and the good work that they're doing to support farmers who are using this new methodology of growing rice that's more sustainable. I also have some information if you want more information or want to talk about more about SRI, and thank you very much for listening.